What's good, everybody?
Hello.
All right, we're gonna do this quick. I need to check the audio again.
Okay, we'll check the audio again. Hi, everybody. Come on in.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about wrestling on this Saturday
Oh
morning.
yeah, we're sounding good. I think.
Good. Okay.
Oh yeah, we're sounding good. Well, at least I sound good. So,
I guess that's all that truly matters.
That's all that truly matters.
All right. Hi, everybody. Damn.
Had to clear my throat.
Right into the mic.
Right into the mic. They had to hear what's happening. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Pre-Per-View. I'm John.
I'm Kendra.
And as you can tell, as you know, if you're here, it's Bash in Berlin Saturday, baby. We're bashing. Bash 'em. It requires for more of an elegant.
This is European elegance today, folks. Chicken wings? No. Nice Italian, European pizza with a dainty side salad. Yeah. For those who don't know, today's pay-per-view for WWE is in Germany. That's fun. I think it's the first time in 27 years.
Almost 30 years.
That they've had a pay-per-view in Germany. So that's cool.
That's cool.
I also love a 1 p.m. Eastern start time, baby. Love that. I'm a very sleepy person by nature, so when they start at 8 and they go until midnight,
it's rough.
The last half I don't remember. I've already been asleep.
You were sleeping for an hour.
I've already been sleeping for an hour. But yeah, so very exciting. We don't have very many matches to cover today. It's kind of a light
Card.
That's what they call it.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Taekwa. Welcome in.
Thank you.
It's kind of a light card quantity-wise. It will not be a light card quality-wise. And I say we just hop right into it.
Let's hop right into it. Let's do it.
Dive right in.
And if y'all have your own predictions, thoughts, feelings, hopes, dreams, regrets, whatever you want to add, feel free to add them to the chat. We'll check. We'll be checking the chat here on Twitch as well as here on TikTok. Mm-hmm. So feel free to just comment along.
Yes.
Much depreciated.
Okay. So let's get started. We are going to start again. These are never in order. No, he sees you, Taekwon. He sees you, bud.
No, I see it. Thank you.
These are never in any kind of particular order. WWE lists them one way, and then by the time the night comes, they're a whole different group in a whole different order. So I'm not going to go in any particular order. But the first thing I want to talk about is the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match between the Unholy Union, which is Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, versus Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. So this is a very interesting matchup. When the Unholy Union won in Scotland, that was shocking to me. And honestly, no hate. I'm just surprised that they've held the championships this long.
Well, they defended the titles like once.
That's true too. But I don't know. Is this the match that we're going to see the titles return to their rightful owners?
Their former glory. I'm going to do God dang it, Taekwon.
If you want to see what Taekwon is chatting us, it is not safe for Twitch. Not safe for TikTok, so you'd have to go to Twitch to see it. But it's disgusting, is all I'll say.
I'm going to take it as it's meant to be a compliment, but to me, I guess.
If it starts, I'm answering a question. If it starts 1 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to say noon Central. Is that how time zones work? Yes. I didn't figure out time zones until I was in college, so do with that as you will, but I believe noon. And correct. I think there is a pre-show?
Yes.
That probably might have already started.
That might have already started for... No. Yeah, no.
They've been doing really long pre-shows recently, like 3 hours long.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, you're welcome, James.
Anyway. So, yeah, I think... I'm going to come right out and say it. I think Bianca and Jade are winning. I don't think either of them are... I know everyone's fascinated with one of them turning on the other. And I'm like, I get it. We want to see that match. But that's going to play out closer to WrestleMania, I think.
That's so funny that you say that because the person around me who talks about that the most is you.
Me?
Yeah.
When have I said that?
Every time that they're ever in a ring together, you're like, is this it? Anyway, sorry, John doesn't remember that part.
I don't. I say that about plenty of other people. I don't remember saying that about them. But I don't think we're there yet for that. I don't think it makes sense for that just yet. I think Bianca and Jade are winning. I think we'll try and see some fuckery from Blair Davenport. Naomi will come out. Big Three will get their moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it'll be a fun match.
Taekwon agrees that he said it in a different way, but he thinks that Bianca and Jade are going to win. Could it be okay? So we all think it's maybe too early for a turn against each other for Bianca and Jade, but could a loss here start setting up that storyline to come at a later date?
I mean, I don't think you're wrong. I think maybe one or the other. See, Jade, from what I can understand, was like famously a heel for most of her time at AEW, if not her whole time there. So I wouldn't be surprised if they have the heel angle for her. I don't see them turning Bianca heel like ever.
Yeah.
And I guess she's done it in NXT, but like I don't know, like, and I'm happy to be wrong, but I just don't see them doing that. So yeah. I'm interested in seeing how it progresses. But I think you're right. I think if they do lose, they could start working that. Someone's not pulling their weight or whatever. Someone's holding me back. They've held me back since I got here. They want the spotlight for themselves. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, there's definitely potential there for that. But like everyone else has been saying, I think it might be a little bit too early. But I'll cautiously say that I also think that Bianca and Jade are going to reclaim what's rightfully theirs. I just don't see the Unholy Union holding them for so long, especially if they're not going to do anything with them while they have them. Like you said, they've only defended them like once in a month?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not, I mean, obviously, it's not their fault that they're not defending the titles. There's so much happening on both shows, on all three shows, truly, that it's easy for some folks to get kind of lost in the sauce there. But, yeah, they haven't really been doing anything with them, so.
And I honestly, no joke, when I was writing up the card for today, I put Alba Dawn and Isla Fire instead of Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. I do not know these people. I have no exposure to them.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I hear you.
Do with that what you will.
I hear you.
Taekwon doesn't think that the tag titles that they matter, is what he's saying. Feel free to fight him in the chat if you'd like. All right, so I think everyone's pretty much in agreement, even me hesitantly, that Bianca and Jade are going to win back their titles during this match. And guess what, folks? We're already a fifth of the way through the card. So next, let's talk about what will sure to be probably one of the matches of the night. Sorry, my allergies are really bad this morning. We have CM Punk versus DM Hunk, Drew McIntyre, in a strap match. And I don't know if this is I think I've seen one strap match, like, live. I don't know if this is true for all strap matches. Taekwon will probably correct me. But for this one, they have to touch all 4 ring posts. Is that typical for strap matches?
I think, Jesus Christ, Taekwon. I think the closest thing we watched to one of those, I feel like it was Cody Rhodes, and they had like that cowbell on it.
Yes.
So I don't know that was like an official strap match, was it?
Yeah. No, I don't.
I think it was called something different. That's traditional. Yeah. So I think that's where we were getting a little confused. Sorry, I'm real gross this morning too.
I didn't say it was gross.
So
I didn't say it was gross, but okay.
Well, Texas Bull. Okay.
Texas Bull
That's why we got confused. Very similar.
What was the name of that worm in SpongeBob?
The Alaskan bullworm.
Okay. I thought for a second it was Texan. I was like, damn, they ripped that off.
We can't always talk about the Alaskan bullworm on stream, Kendra.
We've got to stop talking about the Alaskan bullworm on stream.
This one's interesting. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know how long we're going to be stretching this story along. I feel like it's going to be a long time since they're finally actually getting to put hands on each other in matches.
Yeah.
I don't know. Part of me is thinking DM Hunk. I'm thinking Drew McIntyre takes another win.
Oh.
I don't know.
I personally, if it were me, wouldn't agree to a strap match with Drew McIntyre because he's a big bitch. He's huge. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that it's going to be fun and that I'm worried about CM Punk. I'm always worried about CM Punk. I feel like he gets injured a lot. Is that fair to say? I don't know him very well.
In our experience, in this most recent run of his, I don't think
just really unfortunate timing. Oh, Hell in a Cell tiebreaker at Bad Blood.
See, I was thinking about that too. I think, who did I say? I said something about a cage match. They gotta have a cage match to.
Oh, that was Carmelo Hayes and
them
Andrade. El Idolo.
Well, I would apply the same rules here. But do we want to see that at Bad Blood, or do we want to see that? Do you think that's a WrestleMania match, or do we think by the time we get to Mania, they're over each other?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to see how the momentum goes. The momentum is carrying them right now. I mean, this isn't even for anything. This is just for glory, for
guts
pride.
And glory. I would love to see them in a Hell in a Cell or a cage match of some sort. But again, I would also wear him like I don't want CM Punk having to climb over the cage. I don't want him to jump off of the cage.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't know that. Bad Blood is where Hell in a Cell debuted.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's cool.
Bash in Berlin starts at 1 p.m. Eastern. I think noon p.m. Central, 10 a.m. Pacific.
Now, if you're in Europe,
no clue.
Have no
idea. Good luck with
Germany, Deutschland.
It's probably 8 in Germany. That's what I would assume. Bet. You're welcome, Walmart little peep. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know who's gonna win, and quite frankly, I don't care. I'm not there to see who wins. I'm there to see what happens in the meantime. The joy is truly in the journey. Truly. I'm there for the journey, not the destination.
I am excited. I thought they had a really good match at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Especially because I think we were, I say we, I mean literally you and I, we're still kind of worried because we're like, man, he did injure himself. Well, he didn't injure himself, but he got injured at Royal Rumble and he wasn't in the match for very long. So how's he going to hold over in like a 10, 15, 20-minute match?
Yeah.
But I thought the match was really, really good.
I agree.
I'm still in awe that he fucking lifted Drew McIntyre's big ass up in the air twice to hit him with a tasty GTS.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see something a little bit different and to just see these fucking dudes go at it yet again.
Fucking guys. Walmart Lil Peep says, I hope CM Punk wins. Okay.
I can see them. Taekwon said it on Twitch as well that he thinks Punk's going to win. It'll be 1-1. Then with the tiebreaker at Bad Blood. I can see that happening.
Me too.
But I mean, listen. I think it's interesting that they're putting CM Punk in this sort of like kind of sort of an underdog situation against Drew McIntyre. They're really painting Drew McIntyre as a fucking bully.
I mean, if it fucking quacks like a duck, he's been bullying CM Punk for months now. He wasn't even here to defend himself and Drew was still fucking bullying him.
Some of the highlights of the year, just Drew McIntyre. I pray for this and it happened.
Yeah.
Or when he showed up at Fanatics Fest, he did the CM Punk intro. He like came out to his music. the hood on, did the clobbering time thing, and took off his hood and just went, fuck CM Punk.
Yeah. Walmart Lil Peep, we're going to be talking about that match next. Stay tuned. What time does it start Eastern time? 1 p.m. Eastern.
Throw up the ones.
It's on the picture down there.
For the tribal chief.
Yes. Yeah. I agree. I think it makes sense story-wise to do 1-1 and then a tiebreaker. I feel like that's kind of like formulaic at this point.
Right.
So I can see that. Drew McIntyre is a hater. You're right.
Player hater of the year.
And I love that. I love this version of Drew McIntyre we're getting. It's very fun to be around. All right, are we ready to move on to the next one, John?
I think so. I have Drew McIntyre, and you're undecided.
I am undecided.
Damn.
If I don't give a prediction, I'm not wrong. Turns out. So actually, I'm not going to be giving any more prediction. No, I'm just kidding. But this one is really up in the air for me. I think I'll do CM Punk. Sure.
Okay, fair enough.
And I don't even enjoy CM Punk like that. I wonder how many people don't know CM Punk, it's clobbering time, is the Thing's catchphrase. Probably a good generation of people.
Yeah. We know.
My thing is more like, how legally is he able to use that? You know what I mean? Like, it feels like some kind of trademark violation to be like, it's clobbering time. But
well, I think the C in CM Punk is it stands
copyright.
for clobbering man punk.
Oh. Is that what it means? What does CM Punk mean?
I don't think it means anything.
Well, you know what I call him.
Chicago man.
Maybe. Anyway,
Chick
okay.
magnet.
I mean, the girly pops on TikTok would have you believe. That's crazy how many edits I see of CM Punk. First of all, how did I even get here? I'm trying to see edits of, like, Roman Reigns and Dominic Mysterio. But, like, why is CM Punk on my feed? Get him off.
Dom.
Huh? Who said that? Let's move on. Speaking of...
That's the real DM hunk.
That's the
Dominic
true
Mysterio.
Speaking of Dominic Mysterio, let's talk about the Terror Twins, Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley, versus dirty Dominic Mysterio and his Lil Boo thing, Liv Morgan. We're finally getting a mixed tag team. You guys know for a long time, I have been a proponent of Rhea versus Dom one-on-one. This, in my head, is a step in that direction. I want to be there one day. I want to see Rhea Ripley face Dominic Mysterio just one-on-one clean. Because I know she'd fucking destroy him. Oh, that'd be so great.
And like a street fight.
My Finn Balor edits, that's my favorite. I have also seen Finn Balor edits. Like, listen, not to yuck anybody's yum. I think I just prefer a different type of man.
She prefers the Latino heat.
Where are all the John Perez edits? I haven't seen... my feed is dry of the John Perez edits.
Taekwon, get to it.
I can't decide who wins. I love them all. And that's kind of... I feel like morally, I need the Terror Twins to win. Morally. Story-wise, it would be so good and so fucking frustrating to have Dom and Liv win. It would piss me off. But I'd be like, okay, what are we doing next? You know what I mean? I feel like if the Terror Twins win, it's too neat. You know what I mean?
I think Judgment Day's taking it. I think Dom and Liv are going to win. Okay. And I say this as a big Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley fan. It has nothing to do with them. I'm just saying, I think Dom and Liv will win. And I think, speaking of bad blood, we'll get solo matches or... It's tough because Finn and JD have those tag titles. Mm-hmm. But I can sort of see, if they really wanted to play it out, I could see Damian taking out each of the Judgment Day one by one. Oh. And Mommy reclaiming her freaking title.
That's definitely coming.
Yeah. So, did you hear Damian fought Dom after SmackDown and won in 2.5 minutes?
That doesn't surprise me. Listen, Dominic...
How are you going to fight him at the end of the show? That's not fair. He hasn't had his chicken tendies, his protein.
Like, he's tired. It's late.
It's late.
Of course. Listen. He's a very special man.
It's unfair because fragile. Dom has not known good sleep since getting out of the clink. Okay?
He's terrorized by nightmares.
She said exactly.
It's not fair. They're mean to Dom.
Taekwon in the chat here on Twitch put in some fun little tidbits. Speaking of legal, WWE used to pay Marvel to use the name Hulk Hogan. I think I did know that at some point.
That's cool.
I remember hearing something about that. And Terra Twins win to justify the story continuing. I mean, I don't think
I don't think
they have to win for it to continue.
Yeah.
Because Ray's still going to chase the title.
Taekwon, do you not like this storyline? It kind of smells like you don't like this storyline. I personally like this storyline. I think it's really fun.
Me too. Although I do see, it seems like they're phasing out some of the purple in the new Judgment Day logos. I'm like, damn.
How the fuck did you notice that?
Because I'm observant.
Do you guys have a lot of viewers on Twitch? No.
No, it's really just Taekwon.
It's mostly Taekwon. No, there's a few
people on there.
There's three people. There's 3 people on Twitch, but
we're still relatively small streamers on Twitch and on TikTok for that matter. But it's all right. We have fun.
Yeah, we love to talk, truly. Anyway, I didn't notice that they were phasing out the purple in their logo because I'm not fucking crazy. But I think it would make sense if Damian and Rhea wanted to keep that like black and purple connection.
Yeah.
It's really good. I love the black and the purple.
Me too.
So if they're phasing out the purple, have you noticed them including a different color, or is it just like black?
It looked like black and gray. I mean, they still had the purple lights and stuff. I just noticed the logo looked different. Like they have a new Judgment Day logo.
Thank you, Walmart Little Peep, for the follow. He said, "Damn," or they. Sorry, I don't. I don't know why. I just assumed Walmart Little Peep's gender. But yeah, you said 3 viewers on Twitch. Let me help you out, and we appreciate that.
Just black and gray
and a touch of silver. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So. Which makes sense since there's no more original members of Judgment Day in the Judgment Day. So, because it was Edge, Damian, and Rhea.
Damn. If only Edge could see.
Truly.
If only Edge could see.
If only Edge was there to experience. I mean, he was there for a big story with Finn Balor. He beat the Demon.
Oh my gosh, I want the Demon back.
We need the Demon.
We need a Demon match.
The Demon versus Brock Lesnar.
This is what Taekwon has to say. Should we call him like some kind of like expert?
Yes.
Analyst
our expert,
or something? He's our
expert in the field.
The win earns Rhea her rematch and leads to Priest continuing his feud with Balor. That's the logic I'm using. Start them off with a win and lead to them being fucked later before the inevitable future big win. Okay, Taekwon, I see the logic there.
Yeah, I like that.
Me being a Finn fan forever, I always look close. Oh, Demon King was supposed to win, but he got injured.
I like that, Taekwon. I like that. I could see that. But I still think... I don't know. It's tough because, like... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with Dom. Maybe, who knows? Maybe Dom needs to lose this so he could focus on his upcoming, I'm assuming he's going to win the whole thing, his Intercontinental title match with Braun Breaker.
Right. Oh.
Someone get him out of there.
Oh, God. He's going to be ripped in two.
He doesn't have that dog in him.
He does not. My prediction. I don't know. I'm going to go Dom and Liv to be contrarian.
I also think Dom and Liv are winning is the thing.
Maybe it's not so contrarian.
Dom and Liv are winning.
I don't know.
It's not that I want them to win. But, although when we went to the WWE live event a couple weeks ago, we were very much team heel the entire time.
We were, like, I was seated by what I believe to be 5 8-year-olds. They, by the end of the night, hated us. We were cheering for everyone that they disliked, and they took it very personally.
There were a few exceptions.
They started talking back to us. And I said, oh. No. It was really cute. They were really excited for everything. I do think that they got me sick, but they were really happy to be there.
Yeah.
When will
the CMO...
I think they're asking when the CM Punk match will be. Like in the card.
We don't
I have
know.
no idea. Who knows? WWE likes to switch it up and not stick to any good order.
Right. Sometimes they'll just cancel matches.
Walmart Lil Peep wants their favorite faction, Judgment Day.
Taekwon said we don't run the show.
Taekwon, don't be mean.
Carlito in Judgment Day is more entertaining than bum ass Solo.
A lot of people have a lot of issues with Solo. I think he's doing just fine. I think he's a tiny little boy, and he's trying to step into these very big, very sexy shoes. That's going to be hard. That's not going to be easy for everybody.
I think Solo has really, over the last few months, has really grown on me, and I think he's doing a really great job.
I agree.
Especially, I could see why the beginning was like, people were like, what the hell is happening? He's like, and you're right, it's hard to step out of Roman Reigns' shadow. But I think over the last few months, he's grown on me. Is an overachiever. Hey, listen, if you don't shoot for the stars, you'll always stay on the ground, son.
Taekwon called Solo an overachiever and a bum, which I don't understand. Those seem like they can't
Taekwon would
coexist.
say some contradicting shit.
It doesn't make any sense, Taekwon.
He's covering all his bases. I love that about him.
And then he's going to write some like really well-worded thesis about why he's right, and we're going to be like, damn, yeah.
You got a point.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, he's using that degree against us.
Uno for the hose? Uno for the hose. We'll see you back in 3 minutes.
Don't know. Thanks for letting us know, bud. All right, let's talk about our next match.
Let's do it.
Again, I think this mixed tag team is going to be like one of my favorite matches of the night. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't.
Do you think one of two things will happen? Do you think
Rhea Ripley
will
Riptide.
hit Dominic with a tasty riptide finally?
I do think so.
Do you think Damian will hit Liv Morgan with the South of Heaven?
Well, here's the thing. Probably not. I don't know. WWE, listen, I'm a feminist at heart, and I believe that the men should fight the women. That's equality, baby. But WWE has like weird hang-ups about that. It's very rare that we get a man doing his finisher on a woman. Do you remember
unless you're Randy Orton.
Randy Orton, yeah, he doesn't care. He'll RKO anybody. He doesn't see gender. And again, that's true equality. I remember Baron Corbin doing his finisher on Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
I remember, like, I see it in my head. It was very impactful, very jarring. But I want to see more of it. Solo is the Ben Platt of the bloodline. Fuck. Taekwon.
That's so mean.
Where'd you pull that reference from?
He's
Are
not
you a musical theater
tapping
man?
on the glass over here, okay?
Knock, knock, knocking on the door or whatever the fuck.
I mean, he does have that bandaged up rip wrist
from tap, tap, tapping on the glass.
from tapping on the glass with his thumb.
I don't know the words. Anyway,
Tapping on your throat.
let's talk about the next match, guys. We have the World Heavyweight Champion Gunt versus Randy Orton in what probably should be the main event, considering
You know it's not going to be the main event.
But when Cody Rhodes is on the roster, he is the main event.
Boo.
Boo. Anyway, so this is one of 5 main events of the night. What?
That was funny.
Oh, my
One of 5
joke?
main events.
Damn, okay. Okay, Taekwon does think Gunther is main eventing. Listen, I've thought in the past, like, when Bad Bunny was in fucking Puerto Rico, I'm still pissed about that. I'm still mad about that. Because that's obviously going to be the main event. And then it wasn't. It was fucking Cody Rhodes. Anyway, so I have given up hope that anyone but Cody Rhodes is going to be in the main event. But I would love if this match was the main event match. This match is going to be brutal. I think we're going to see blood. I think we're going to see ripped up chest meat. Oh. And I think it's going to be really, really fun.
Yeah,
and
we want to see the mincemeat, the burger meat.
Yeah, I think they call it mincemeat over there. And I think Gunt is going to win and retain. I love Gunt.
Yeah, Gunther is the fucking man. Love that guy. I'm really excited for them to like run it back, especially since, man, I'm glad they had a story in mind for that like dubious win over there in at King of the Ring.
Yeah, that's
because
what Walmart Lil Peep's talking about right now.
I also really, really like this new... They've successfully done this twice, they being WWE. They've had a heel turn for Dominic, even though he was already a heel. And they've had a heel turn for Gunt, who was already a heel. By
healer turn.
Gunter this freaking classist asshole. And so him calling all of Randy Orton's family trash and how he's the biggest trash of them all, or whatever the fuck he said, the biggest disappointment, is so goddamn funny. So I've really liked this story between them. Like, he's going after all these legacy folks. Mm-hmm. And I think this match is gonna be fucking awesome. I think it's gonna be a slobber knocker, as JR used to say.
Yeah. I don't like that.
I can't wait to see Gunter kick out of a freaking RKO. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be nuts.
Walmart Lil Peep says, I want Randy to win since he was screwed over in King of the Ring. And no offense, I think Gunter, but I don't like him as world champion.
Wait, you like Gunter or you like Cody?
I think because then they say I meant Gunther.
Oh, okay.
Gunt. Okay, I've called him. This is why I just call him Gunt, because my American brain wants to say Gunther. My knowing how the German TH works wants me to say Gunter. And I just have been going, let's just call him Gunt. That's his nickname.
Zoe, thank you for all the likes, my friend. Appreciate you.
Yes, thank you for the likes. Likes.
Taekwon is still going off.
Taekwon is being very mean.
He said Solo in the ring is mid as fuck. His character's mid. Who is Solo? Solo's your tribal chief right now.
Yeah.
Answer me. What the fuck does he do? He's busy being. He brought gold back. He brought gold back to the bloodline.
It's more than you can say, Taekwon.
What have you done for the bloodline?
What have you done for the bloodline? Nothing. And Taekwon also thinks that Gunt is going to win. Okay.
But yeah, I'm super excited. I don't know. I hope this main events. I hope we see Ludwig Kaiser come out.
Oh,
he's got to come out, right? He's got to introduce Gunter to the ring, right?
And he'll do it all in German. Oh my God, that's going to be so good. Oh, I love them. I
loved seeing the Ludwig Kaiser and LA Knight match last night because we got to see Ludwig Kaiser at the live event, the Super Show, and I mean he's so good. He's so funny. Good. He's so talented in the ring. He's talented on the mic. I'm glad that we're finally starting to see more of him pop up in like storylines, and yeah, I love a good heel, and he does it so well. You want to punch him in the face when you see him.
Yeah.
But then he backs it up by being good in the ring, and good on the mic. So I'm just the fact that he was in his home country last night and was being cheered on over LA Knight.
Yeah.
Was crazy to see, but I'm like I appreciate that he has this much appreciation because you see people go to their hometowns all the time, even as heels, and they are fucking booed out of there, you know?
Yeah, was it Logan Paul booed out of Ohio?
Yeah, because no one likes him.
Because fuck that guy.
But like I guess something similar happened with Grayson Waller. Like he's like, I love my country too much to just like sit here and shit on them.
Yeah.
So I appreciated that, and I hope we start to see more of him. But I can't. I'm glad he was on the card last night. I hope we at least see him to introduce Gunter, do that really cool catch with the that was me. that really cool catch with the jacket.
Yeah, John loves the jacket catch.
The jacket catch is so like such a boss ass move to me. It's so clean. It's so smooth. I don't know why. I'm just like I think that's what got me when we first started seeing them pop up. I was like, that is the most baller ass shit I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh. Anyway. Taekwon's still talking about fucking Solo. Solo's not even on the card. You're fucking obsessed with him. He's winning in your mind. He lives rent free up there. He's not even on the card. Anyway. Yeah, I think we all agree. Do we all agree that
Ladies and gentlemen,
Gunt's gonna win? I think this is gonna be really fun. And if this isn't the main event, that's a shame on WWE.
Well, here's why some people think it might not be the main event. Do we think? I know I've been clamoring for it. The people have been clamoring for it. Do we think if Randy loses this match, do you think we have officially started laying the seeds, planting the seeds, laying the groundwork,
Okay.
the foundation
Okay.
for a Randy heel turn? I know we've been talking about it for like a year. Since he came back, we've been talking about a Randy heel turn. But
I would love a Randy heel turn.
Like, do we think he's going after Cody?
A fall Randy heel turn?
Just in time for the holidays?
Just in time for the holidays. It's very possible. It's very possible that this would be like, because like we've been saying, it's like such a injustice how King of the Ring went. So maybe he would use that as like, okay, I'm fucking PO'd now.
Right. So we got a couple comments here. One from One True Villain.
Hi,
hey,
One
welcome
True
back,
Villain.
Friend. And over on TikTok, we got Sam. I'll just say Sam. Shalom. How are y'all? We're good. How are you?
Hello.
Welcome to the stream. If it's your first time.
Yeah.
We're just talking a little bit of wrestling, talking a little bit of Bash in Berlin. We're just talking a little bit about the possible outcomes for Gunter versus Randy Orton.
Randy Orton. She.
I can't believe you're streaming.
Me neither.
Hey,
Me neither, brother.
we try to do it once a month whenever
We've been
there's
consistent with the pre-previews. We haven't skipped a pre-preview in a long time.
Yeah. But I know it has been a long time.
Let's move on to the final match of the night. Again, this is a very tiny little card. I have a feeling the matches are going to be long, which I'm okay with. Let's talk about what's probably going to be the main event, even though it maybe shouldn't be. Undisputed
I have to unfollow your Instagram because of spoilers. I'm sorry.
I was in the middle of saying something.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was in the middle of talking.
You got a compliment on TikTok. Yeah, so who are you?
My Mandalorian poster? Thank you. Anyway, we're talking about the undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens. And I don't know if I've ever seen this in my time, a match for something as big as the undisputed championship with someone who doesn't want to be in the match, like wasn't asking to be in the match, wasn't clamoring to be in the match. It's very interesting, this dynamic that we've created. We also got yesterday a little whisper from Kevin Owens to Cody Rhodes. What do y'all think he said? I want to hear your thoughts. I think he went, and it was just gibberish. He said like a really good joke.
He said, adrenaline in your soul.
There's adrenaline in my soul. This is like, it's a very weird, it's weird to me. I don't know if the storyline is working for me.
I think it works if you don't think about it. No, I think it works truly as a stepping stone to set something else up. And the only thing I could think that you're setting up is Cody and Randy.
Sorry, there's a cat at my door.
It's Berenstain.
Come on.
That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, this is a weird one. It's almost strange, like they just needed a big match. Because and again, I'm not one of those people that's constantly here shitting on Cody's reign as a champion. It's not that. It has nothing to do with that. But in terms of like, he had a pretty good feud with AJ Styles. Then they gave him a random ass match with Logan Paul. Then they immediately put him back in the Bloodline picture with Solo. And now he's taking a break from that again in another like random match. And I get that I don't know. This is why I didn't dislike the big fight approach with Roman Reigns, where like, sure, he doesn't defend at every PLE, but it made the times he did defend really like, meaningful. Oh shit, I got to check this out, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't feel like we were just putting matches together for the sake of having a match. You know what I mean?
And Solo's getting a rematch. This shit is ass. We don't know that. We don't know that. So Sam says they're rooting for KO. I mean, you can root for whoever you want. I know who's gonna win.
That's the thing, and I mean, this would be they could be setting up the biggest subversion of expectations ever. But when I see a match like this that feels hobbled together and weird, I have no doubt in my mind that Cody Rhodes is retaining. Like, there's not even a hint of doubt in my head. So, like, that's boring.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm really interested. Oh, thank you for the follow, Goofy. I'm really interested to see what you guys think, because this is the one where I'm like, yeah, it just doesn't feel enough for the stage that it's on. Is KO like really popular in Germany and we don't know about it or something? Like, I simply don't understand.
Again, I think if you're playing the angle of really putting Cody by himself, like he's got to be like a lone champion, like he has no allies or anything like that, I think turning his two biggest allies right now against him is a way to go. I guess,
but he's turning them against himself. Like, he's doing that
does.
himself.
He's a fucking politician.
He is a politician.
Okay, he's in it for all the giving the kids the belts and all the taking the pictures.
It's fake.
It's all fluff.
It's all
no
a caricature.
Meat.
He's got no meat on them bones. Sam has said that they're only cheering for Kevin Owens because he's a fellow French Canadian, and that's fair. That's fine.
Oui.
And there you go. Yeah, I don't know. And it's another reason why, if it was a Cody Rhodes match against like someone he's had long-standing beef with, and it's the end or the beginning of some big storyline, and it felt right, maybe I would still think it shouldn't be main event, but I would be a little bit more okay with it. But especially if this is the main event, I'm gonna be really disappointed. And I don't say that to mean that I don't think it's gonna be a good match. It's Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. It's gonna be a good match. But it just doesn't have any weight for me. It's just happening.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll eat my words if I see what they're doing with whatever the fuck this is. But for right now, it just kind of feels slapdash.
I think Cody is holding the title for 10 years. Sam, préférez-vous que je parle français?
Oh my God. Were you just waiting to say?
No.
He took that whole time I was talking. He was like, how do I say that again?
The title of the channel is Perez Periodical. Let me do a thing or two from time to time. Damn.
Oh, so you don't want my last name to also be Perez? I see.
That's not what
That's so interesting. That's so crazy.
Damn, I really buried myself into a fucking hole.
I guess I don't get to ever be a Perez.
I never said that. But no, I'm joking. No, I don't. That's the only French I know. And I had to learn it for a show once. That's the only reason I know it. But he said he knows. Taekwon already called me out on it.
Yeah.
He said he knows one French phrase.
Yeah. Oh, see, now you've disappointed Sam.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Sam.
But anyway, yeah, no, you're completely right. And everything you said that I was listening to, it does not hold any weight. Again, unless the championship isn't the focal point, it has to be. You're turning. I don't know. I think the moment you have no friends left to have your back is when one final boss can come in, take your title off you, have a match against Roman Reigns at
God.
WrestleMania 41.
You've sparked something. Thank you, Sam, for the follow. We appreciate it. You've sparked something. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think we've said it since before Cody was champion. Cody Rhodes thrives being a struggling, an underdog, down on his luck champion. That's where he thrives. Huh?
The thrill of the chase.
Exactly. And what I said was going to happen was that we'd get a Cody Rhodes title reign. And because he's champion now, there is no chase. And maybe maybe it gets a little bit boring. Uh-oh. I won't say whether or not that's what's happening now, but I'll say I miss Roman Reigns. That's what I'll say. I miss Roman Reigns.
Listen, Taekwon, I read your comment. I'm not going to read it out loud. But here's the thing. I'm going to quote the 90s film Juice.
Oh, God.
You know I'm right. In your heart, you know I'm right. And Cody Rhodes thrived with the assistance of The Rock, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. And when you have none of those things, what do you have? A champion who can't even keep his friends.
Can't even... Turning all of his friends against him.
Hang on.
What the fuck?
Heel John's out to play.
Oh, God. No, this is the bad John.
Heel John. Y'all sat here and defended Solo.
Yeah?
He's the chief right now. What do you want me to do?
Like, look, what am I supposed to do? Legally, I'm obligated. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe again, we'll all eat our words, and this will be the best match of the night, and it'll bring about some crazy storyline that we all love. But I don't know, it just feels weird.
Here's in defense of everything we've just been talking about. I knew Cody Rhodes wasn't going to lose his title anytime to AJ Styles. They put on 2 banger-ass matches. Like, I'm not going to complain if I get a good-ass match out of it. But I also thought, like, AJ Styles pretending to retire and just to turn on Cody Rhodes is fucking funny. So it was there's a little more entertainment to it. This was just really put together fast. And yeah, so far it's just been like, it's the Jon Snow thing, right? I don't want to be king. I don't want to be king. You know,
never watched. I didn't watch.
Well, this is what it feels like, and it's just
Kevin Owens saying, he end up king?
Huh?
Does he end up king?
No.
Oh well.
No, he didn't even end up. He killed. Well. Anyway. But
we didn't even talk about Cody Rhodes' fucking bum knee, alleged bum knee. What the fuck is that about?
I'm still hoping. I'm gonna pull out my DM hunk. My Drew McIntyre. I was praying last night. It didn't happen though. That Kevin Owens was gonna pull The Rock and attack Cody Rhodes' knee at the end of the show to make that rumor true. But it didn't happen. But who's to say that it won't happen in the pre-show?
Z Money said, "Are you doing a watch along or streaming the show today?" We haven't figured out a way to do that without getting our stream banned. Not banned, but like restricted on TikTok.
Yeah, we're still. I don't know. I don't really know how other people do it. I guess they just watch on their computers and put their headphones in.
They're too poor to do that. You're right. You're right. What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know.
But you're not wrong. I'm watching your stream on Twitch. Oh,
that's awesome. Thank you.
I mean, if it was just, would you watch a stream if it was just us reacting to, and you couldn't see?
That's a good question.
The show?
Because I've never watched a stream like that. I usually just see people. Oh, so Sam here says, just stream y'all's reactions. Don't show the screen.
Interesting.
Even if you guys hear the TV, like, that's the part that gets me, is I don't know how to, like,
Taekwon. Okay,
Jesus Christ.
So now we're just talking about. We are not even talking about the
okay.
card anymore.
We're
but I am interested. That's how a lot of wrestling creators do it. I guess for people who aren't if they don't have like Peacock Premium and they aren't watching the live like pay-per-view, seeing people react to it, I guess, is better than like not seeing anything about it until after the fact.
Right.
I'd love to watch along with you and see your reactions so I can react the same way. See, I would love to be able to like show the screen to you guys, but I think legally I don't think we're allowed to do that because it's like a paid show.
I think a lot of the clips we see online is people putting in clips from the matches after the fact. They don't show. I don't think they don't show the screen.
Okay.
During the actual live stream, I think they have like a logo there, or it's just themselves. But I know I see a lot of people wearing headphones, so I'm assuming they're like watching on a computer or at least some way to like connect to their TV via Bluetooth. I don't know. That's the part that I find tricky because I'm like, if I was watching the stream, I don't know that I want to. If I'm watching the actual pay-per-view, but I also hear it elsewhere and there's like a delay, like that's where I get confused. Well, there are ways around it. I watched the stream. Oh. What's Peacock like? Oh, maybe they don't have Peacock up there.
It's a streaming platform. It's NBC's streaming platform. Yeah. And NBC's logo is a peacock. That's why it's called Peacock.
That's where all the premium live events show over here. You
don't have Peacock in Canada. How do you watch 30 Rock without Peacock in Canada? Typically don't hear the audio during the stream, says the multimedia student. So if they were playing the show, makes sense. Oh, so they're being tricky tricksters to get around the law. I see. I understand. They have like a controller and they're playing the stream. I've seen that stuff. We use the WWE network. That's right. That's what they use internationally. We don't have that. Yeah. I've seen that before too.
Okay, Z Money.
I don't know. That feels very like illegal adjacent. I'm terrified of doing anything against the rules.
Johnny Law is gonna come a knocking. We use it. Yeah, we don't have that here anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we do. It's just on Peacock now.
Peacock has their own like section for WWE specifically.
But pretty soon they won't either. Pretty soon it'll be on Netflix. Netflix.
I don't know. We could try. Do you want to try to figure out a way to?
I mean, in a little, we'll take a. I think if we try, we'll take a small break just to kind of get our lives in order, and then maybe mess around during the pre-show and see what it's like.
Okay. I'm in law school. I got y'all if I get into trouble. If we get into trouble, yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that, Sam. Thank you.
Look at that. That's called building bridges. That's called networking.
But so, yeah, it's right now. Yeah, that's what I figured because they're doing long ones nowadays. But we'll look into it. You may see us pop up. It'll more than likely be on TikTok.
Yeah, I probably won't pull the whole setup down for Twitch.
Yeah. So go follow us on TikTok. It's the same
username.
Press Periodico. I think that is because we'll be able to do that off of a phone. But I mean, if y'all want to watch it,
hey,
we'll try to do it.
Yeah, I think it's at least worth a shot. And you can connect your TV to your computer if you can. Taekwon.
Stream your screen. I've tried to do that in the past and it did restrict my thing. I don't know. We also have the problem where our setup is upstairs, our streaming setup, and our TV's downstairs. So
yeah,
that's something else. Anyway, we will look into it and figure it out and maybe come back later today so we can react alongside of you. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Sam.
For the roses. That's very sweet. But yeah, and maybe we'll watch along with you guys because I think that'd be kind of fun.
I think that'd be fun too. And if push comes to shove, we'll figure something out. Or we won't. But I think we'll be able to figure something out.
Yeah. So Taekwon, I guess we won't see you on TikTok then. Which is crazy because I would love to hear your reactions live. But
yeah. Well, thank you for hanging out. I gotta love Miz. Thank you for hanging out for a little bit, Z Money. Hopefully we'll see you when we do the watch along.
Yeah.
If we do the watch along.
If we get it to work. But yeah, thank you for hanging out. Thank you everyone for hanging out with us, for going through the card, even Taekwon, he always has something slick to say. But yeah, I think it's going to be a really good show. We've had a pretty good record with pay-per-views this year. They've all been more positive than negative, which in the past has not been the case. So
it's an international crowd. It's going to be
international crowd. They're going to be singing. So they're going to cheer so loud, but only when it's appropriate. And then during the actual matches, they're going to be dead quiet because they're polite. That's so crazy to get used to. But,
one of my favorite parts from SmackDown last night was during the Nia Jax street fight. They were all screaming for tables the entire time. Yeah. And then the minute Bayley shows up to get rid of Tiffany Stratton, they immediately
They get distracted.
She was on screen for maybe 30 seconds.
Yeah, and they started singing for her.
The rest of the match, they were just singing for Bayley.
So good.
It was really funny.
Yeah, they didn't even get to see the table spot because they were singing for Bayley. But yeah, so that's going to wrap it up for us. If you guys don't know, we do this for every WWE pay-per-view. When's the next one? Bad Blood?
I think the next one's Bad Blood. So I think this one technically is the September, since it's the very last day of August. We had 2 in August, and I think...
The next one's in October?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
All right. So we'll be back for that. Make sure to follow us on all of our social medias. We're Perez Periodico everywhere. I'm pointing down here. It makes sense on Twitch. It doesn't make sense on TikTok, but that's where it is. And if you want to see our past pre-previews, see how wrong we were about our predictions, those are all up on our YouTube channel, as this one will also be.
And you can check out our podcast. We do have a podcast called Ringside, where we just talk about a bunch of shit
Literally
we like.
Everything.
Talk about wrestling, movies,
Disney,
theater,
parks.
music.
Yeah.
K-pop. I don't know.
K-pop.
So yeah, check us out there. You can listen to us on. You can watch us on YouTube, or you can listen to us on Spotify or Amazon Music, I think too. Anyway, so check us out. We will probably be back on here in just a little bit. We're gonna take a small break and then see if we can get this watch along to work. So see y'all soon.
Thank you very much.
Deuces.
Bye bye.